Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Martina and this little puppy here is Zuzia. She's so interested in the camera. So many of you guys wanted to meet her, so she's here. Zuzi, Zuzinka, daj pusi. Zuzi. She won't give me a kiss now, she's too interested in the camera. And she's also kind of falling asleep. So welcome guys, happy December. We made it through the difficult year. It's unbelievable, to me at least, that it's already December. And I wanted to invite you to a new series that I'm going to have here on my channel in December, starting today all the way through to Christmas, and it's going to be called Craftmas. And during Craftmas I would love us to just relax, to have some wonderful, inspiring, crafty time together. I would like us to maybe chat a little bit in the comments about our Christmas traditions, about maybe how this year has been for us. I want this last month of 2020 to be relaxing, cozy and inspiring here on my channel. And Craftmas is a series where we are going to have about 2 or 3 videos per week, where we are going to be figuring out some creative, exciting, handmade, crafty gifts for our loved ones. I know this Christmas is going to be different for many of us, and even if you won't be able to see your loved ones, I do believe that making something handmade for them, even though you are not going to see them this Christmas, will kind of make you feel like you're closer to them. I know it works like this for me. I want us to finish this year strong, and I want us to finish this year relaxed and inspired, even though it's been hard, and it will probably continue to be a little bit hard, but yeah, I want us to just inspire each other. So we will be making all sorts of things. We will be making interesting journaling cards. We will be playing with mixed media. We will be making a altered wooden box. So all sorts of fun, handmade, crafty gifts for our loved ones. And also I do hope that you will find this relaxing, that even if December will be a little bit hectic maybe for some of you, I know it is for me sometimes, this like hour or 2 hours a week we will be able to sit together and to craft together. And someone is already very relaxed here, aren't you? Zizinku. She's so cute. And yeah, and she's kind of falling asleep. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. I hope you will come and join me on Craftmas. Today is the first episode, and in a few days we are going to have the second, and then it will go on to the Christmas time. So yeah, definitely please join me. Please just get out your crafty supplies and come on and let's craft together. So let's start, guys. Okay guys, so everything is set. I have my tea. Zuzia is asleep in her bed. She's in her happy place. I'm in my happy place. And yeah, let's do some crafting. Like I said to you, I don't really have a plan for like today's session. I don't have it all planned out. What I want really is for us to have fun, to have creative time together, to relax. I want it to be cozy and to be inspiring, and I want to maybe figure out some ideas for just ending this year on a positive note. So I thought today we could start by making some little gifts for our loved ones, and just this way we can feel that they are close to us. I know it works like this for me, like I said. So what I have here is I have some junk mail envelopes. These are window envelopes, and I also have some gorgeous printables from Amity Bloom, and this is the first time ever I bought from her. Like, I wanted to buy from her for a long time, but it was a little bit out of my budget, which you know, is totally fine. Her products are so high quality and they are stunning, but I just wanted to put some money aside, you know, to save a little bit. And when I did, I just bought a few of her beautiful kits, and I am in love, and I definitely want to make something with these. So I will link the kits that I got in the description, just in case you would like to have the same objects. But look at these journaling cards. These are like the most beautiful journaling cards that I've seen. They are so pretty. And I want to do something with them and with those junk mail envelopes, because I have like hundreds of them. My whole family is gathering them for me and keeping them and not throwing them away, which is amazing, because then we can do something with them, upcycle them and give them new life. So as a journal lover and as a paper lover, I thought it would be nice that our first idea could be a little notebook. And I would love to make notebooks with the cover made out of the envelope, and then some fun papers inside, maybe something. So I will start by taking my paper cutter and just trimming my envelopes so that they are kind of even. And I also want them opened on one side. So which side would I prefer? Maybe this one. So I'm going to trim them slightly on one side so that I open them like this. And then I don't need my notebooks to be this big, because my idea for these notebooks is you could give them to someone who, for example, loves making lists of all sorts, to-do lists, shopping lists, all the lists. I know I am a list kind of girl, so I would definitely appreciate a gift like that, and then they could add it to their purse and take it with them wherever they go. So maybe this one a little bit taller. Is it taller? Yeah, like a centimeter taller, and maybe I could have the window on this side for this one. Or maybe you know someone who loves journaling like we do, you know, and but doesn't want to or cannot really take their journal with them everywhere, and then a little notebook like this would just be such a great idea, because then you can really take it everywhere with you, and you can jot down some ideas that you get during your day, and or maybe some, you know, little nuggets of inspiration. And I am tempted to make this one open up like a notepad, so why don't I try it? So I will trim this a little bit, so I kind of have a similar white space here for the window. And now I will open this up on this side. Okay, and I will have to trim just a little bit more here, and we will have a notebook which will open like this, which is so fun. So yes. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of these scraps. Okay, so we have our little notebook template covers, And what could we do with them? So we definitely have some gorgeous ephemera that could go, you know, here, like that would be visible in the window. That would be so cute. So like this, for example, and then we would collage here. So you can keep it here. What else? These are just so stunning, guys. If you like vintage wallpaper look, and if you like flowers and pastel colors and beautiful linens, then definitely check her. I mean, I'm sure you guys know who Amity Bloom is and what she does in her Etsy and on her YouTube channel. But like I said, I'm so in love because this is the first time I've ever got something of hers, and I'm in love. Okay, I also have those gorgeous trims and will definitely use them. This is today, was lovely. And how about, maybe I will actually take this one somewhere here. It would work just as nice. Today was, yeah, and maybe this one could go here. Today was lovely, and I am just making sure they fit in the notebook, like in the window, but I will attach those pieces on some piece of paper that we will sew into our cover, you know. So this is just a starting point, really. And maybe this one here, Gorgisso, as one of my favorite YouTubers, Maremi Small Art, Marta, says Gorgisso. Okay, so now what? Now I also have one of her wallpaper kits, which are just beyond stunning, really. And I know I want to use them as well. So maybe like this, I could have, oh, this would look nice, like a strip. I'm just gathering some ideas here, guys. So how about I do it like this? All right, I am probably going to be using my my die to cut out some shapes in these papers. So I want to cover my notebook's covers with this paper, and but I want the window to be visible, of course. So okay, so let me do it. I'm just going to grab a die, which is going to be like a rectangle, or maybe a rectangle with rounded corners. I will cut some like shapes in here, and then we will proceed with sticking and collaging and all the fun things. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so this is done. I've cut 3 different shapes. So I have one which is this rectangle. I have one which is kind of ragged, like that, and one which is an ellipsis, and it's going to go on my notebook cover like this. So let me oh, I know you guys know me, you know how much I love my gold. So before I glue them, I'm actually going to go with this gold paste. This is the one that I'm always using. This is like a gold wax or gold paste from Renaissance. I think this is a Polish one, but any gilding wax and paste, gold paste that you have will do beautifully here. And I'm just going to kind of go around here with some gold to make our window pop beautifully from this collaged page. And this one, like that. So I truly hope you guys will join me, even if not, you know, making the same projects as I do, maybe just making like crafting along, making things that you are working on at the moment, like finishing your projects, or simply just relaxing with a cup of tea or coffee, and getting a little bit of inspiration. I really hope it will give you some joy, some inspiration, this little series. And I have some exciting things, like I said, I did not plan the whole thing, but I have some things that I would like to do. I'd like to try to make in terms of videos, so we will see how we go. Okay, now of course my hands are all gold, but that's fine. Okay, and there's a lot of gold everywhere here. This is what happens. Let me just clean it up a little bit. Just clean it roughly. Okay, so back to our notebooks. We would have this one, I thought would go nicely here. So you know what, guys, I think I'm just going to start gluing, because why not? Why waste time? So this first one, and for the back, for like the inside cover, I think we are going to maybe do some collaging. So I won't again use my my dies to cut a window on the other side. I think I'm just going to collage a little bit. And I have a few people in mind who might enjoy getting a notebook like this, who maybe are a bit intimidated so far by the idea of having a full junk journal. So they may start with, you know, with a little cute notebook like this. But also, you know, I may keep one for myself just because I really am a list person. I do love my lists. I do love making like to-do lists for my day, brain dump lists, shopping lists, wish lists, books I want to read lists, and all that. And I used to do it in my bullet journal, which I shared with you guys here on my channel in the past, which was kind of like a combination between a planner, a calendar, and a catch-all notebook where you could put everything you wanted, everything you needed. But I'm not doing this anymore because it was a bit high maintenance for me. I'm using just, or I'll be using just a regular planner for next year. So a notebook like this could actually come in handy for me, just taking it everywhere with me and quickly jotting down some ideas. Because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I feel like my head is going to explode, you know, with all the ideas, but also things I should do, things I don't want to forget to do. Everything just keeps swirling in my head, and it helps so much if I just you know, add it to a piece of paper. Oh, this is pretty. I really like it. Okay. Now the same for this one. So these videos, these Craftmas videos, maybe they will be a little bit longer than what I usually do here on YouTube, but I'm not going to rush through it, you know, because this is the whole point of it. The whole point is to relax, to just have this crafty time. This is our self-care, you know, guys. This is so important. And like I said in the intro, we made it to the last month of this difficulty, so I'm proud of us. And we can just make sure that we end this year as positively and calmly. These are beautiful scraps. I'm totally going to keep all of them. Yeah, as positively and calmly as we can, really. So I'm just going to keep all those beautiful scraps, and those tiny ones I can throw away. So here they are. Here they are. Okay. I love them. Now, of course, I'm going to ink up these. But before I do it, let me check if I have enough to actually to cover my back covers as well. Because, oh, yeah, this would be, and I won't use the same paper as I did on the front, just to keep it interesting. Yeah, I actually have enough to cover the backs as well, so let me quickly do it. And then we will be also decorating our spines a little bit, because I don't want these covers, I mean, the wallpapers are stunning. I definitely don't want to cover them up too much, but I also want to just add some interest, some more interest on those front covers, or not just front, you know, on those covers of our mini journals, mini notebooks. So we will be doing that. Oh, I said I wasn't going to use the same paper, and I did on this side, but it doesn't matter because everything is just so beautiful. Everything is just so beautiful, so it all goes together so very pretty. Be like this. I would love to keep this top part. And the last one. This is such a pleasure to work with beautiful papers like this, you know, this is, and I'm so excited about the fact that I always say it, you know, guys, about digitals, but I am like over and over so happy and so excited that I get to use them anytime I want, because I can print them and reprint them and reprint them, and as long as I have my printer and paper and ink, I can just use them. This needs to go a little bit to this side. Where is my, it's up there. Okay, that's fine. So yes, so I'm very excited about the fact I actually already printed all of those pages a few times again, and I'm going to use them in my own journal to make some pretty spreads. I've been catching up in my own personal junk journal, and I do want to like catch up with documenting my 2020, even though not that much, you know, happened in 2020 in terms of like social events and traveling. I still have some things that I do wish to put in my journal, and unfortunately I don't have quite as much time to use my own journal as I would love to, so I've just been catching up a little bit on that and making some quick but cute spreads to have those memories, you know, for years to come. Like this and this. And here on the side I need to be a little bit more careful just so I don't cut through the spine. Okay, this one, and the last one is this. Okay, and I want to cut here. Sorry sorry for clearing my throat so much. I want to cut here, so just to make it a bit more even. Okay, I love it. Again, I'm just taking those larger scraps and throwing out the rest of them. Ooh, I already love them. I already love these little, wow, these little notebooks. This is gorgeous. And this one, I'm just going to open like this. Love them. Now some quick inking up. Do I have my blending tool? I do. Just to add some definition to those edges, and maybe also inking will help me to kind of cover any mistakes that I might have made with gluing my pieces. If I still have a little bit of the white envelope peeking through, I will just cover it up with my ink, and you know, no one will know. So I was so happy I got to show you my doggy on camera. She was very interested in the camera in front of us. She kept staring at it, and she's usually very eager to give me kisses or something like that. But this time, I don't know, maybe it was the lights, maybe it was the camera, but she just kept staring at it. She was very interested. But then the moment I kind of put her back on my knees, she fell asleep. So it was the time of her nap, her afternoon nap. And she's now back in the living room with my boyfriend, where she really likes to be. She doesn't come much to my craft room, as I said in some videos previously, but it's really good because I honestly have so many things always laying around on my floor when I'm in the middle of some project, that I would not like her to either eat something she shouldn't, or she also really likes to just destroy some things. So if I have any books lying on my floor, or papers, or maybe lace, she will just chew on it, or grab it and run away and try to hide it from me. So it's good. I'm very happy she likes it in the living room, and she likes to spend time there with my boyfriend. Okay, let me just take a sip of tea here. Alright, so I'm a bit tempted to use these trims as sort of like our what I want to decorate the spine with. But on the other hand, these are paper and this is paper, and maybe I want something more, not papery, you know, something more, some other texture. So I'm just going to grab my box and my bag of lace and just take out some pieces. This is a beautiful beautiful bag of laces that I got from one of my beautiful subscribers, and oh, I already love this one, so I'm not going to look further. Just going to cut a piece of this for this one. What else can I use? So yeah, so she sent me all these stunning laces, and it was amazing because I really have a hard time finding vintage lace. It's not very readily available for me, so so I love using them, and they are also beautiful and so different, and I've already used so many of them. Maybe this one here, how about that? I love it. So I'm going to cut this one, and for this it opens like this. Yeah, for this, what could I use? Well, I could of course use the same one as here. It's just so beautiful. I'm surprised at myself that I'm not hoarding these. But by making, oh, this is pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one. By making things with them, by making things for my journals for sale, or for some gifts for people, I just feel like I'm giving back, you know. I got this wonderful gift, and I'm giving back to the world in a way. So this is how I feel. Okay, so I'm just going to do what I usually do, guys. Going to go with my wet glue now with my finger, so I don't have glue seeping through the lace. Even though it dries clear, I still don't want it to seep through. Okay, and oops, it did not glue properly. Maybe some little bit more glue here. Okay, and I'm going to leave it for a moment. Then this one. So it's so much easier to do when I open my notebooks and I just do kind of both sides at the same time. And I also can see where I want my lace placed, where the fold is. Okay, let this dry for a second. And the last one is this. And I am most probably going to go over it with my sewing machine as per usual. So, as I always say, you don't have to. Just make sure you're using enough glue for your lace to stay in place. Okay, because I am using a sewing machine which what am I trying to say? Which will kind of secure my lace more. But if you're not, then that's absolutely fine. Just use enough glue to hold the lace in place. Now cutting the excess on this side, and it's so cute. A little bit more here. This, can I already fold it? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. like this, and like this. Very pretty. Oh, I love this. Okay, and this one, snip here, snip there. And yeah, now we have our beautiful outside covers. We may still add something to them. I'm not saying we won't, but for now I would say they are pretty much done. Okay, so now for the outside. What could we do? I have this still. This is the another from these vintage wallpapers. Or I could probably add this here. It would look nice. Do I have any large ones that would go nicely? Because I would like to cover the back cover with something, and I would like it to be kind of quick, so then we can actually decorate it, because I also got some of these beautiful pockets and stuff. Like, there is so much gorgeousness on my desk. It really makes me happy. So you know what, guys, let me check what else I have here. So I again have some of these wallpapers from Lorna's tailor-made journals, and they are beautiful, and they are also a little bit what's the word, a little bit muted, maybe more muted at least than the Amity Bloom, and I do feel that we could work with those. Let me check, guys. Let me check if I can find any other that would be muted and that would be nice for our backgrounds here. So I don't know where people find those stunning vintage wallpapers. You guys who can find them, you're so lucky. I love this one. You're so lucky. I'm like, I haven't had any luck finding vintage wallpapers, and I've been on, oh, this is gorgeous. I've been on quite a number of okay, I have enough like flea markets, and I just don't think maybe that there have been so many wallpapers in the past, beautiful wallpapers in Poland, so maybe that's why we don't have as many of those. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to glue it here. Let's start with this one maybe, and I would like to have a torn edge. How about that? Cool. And with my torn edge, I could maybe have also a bit of book page. Why not? So I have a piece of this. This is like an encyclopedia book page. So I would have it like this, and then this here, and then something else down there and up there. Let's do it. You can of course use glue stick. Just I don't know if I know where my glue sticks are. at the moment. I'm just trying to look around, maybe see them, but nope, I don't. Oops, I think I got maybe too much glue here. I mean too far, but that's okay because I can just remove it from here. Now we could add probably some music paper, or maybe not a music paper, maybe some of these. I know I kind of wanted them to peek through the window, but now I'm thinking it would look so nice here. So nice here. Okay, so yeah, this, I love this. I also have this. This might be too big. This might be too blue. And this one, do everything with love. Beautiful message, but a little bit too tall. Okay, so I would have this one, but then I would like to cover a little bit of the white in the background with some washi tape. So let me check what I have. I recently got some new washies from AliExpress, and I think I will make like a whole a whole junk journal with me video where I am going to be using these cute washies, but they are like flowery beauties and also some that look like vintage linen patterns. So I love them a lot. And okay, let's see how this will be. I could use a little bit of this. And these are washies, but they are like on sticker. They are a little bit like stickers, so they have the backing that you need to remove. I need a longer piece for this at least, so that's okay. We can use the piece that I already have at another place. Okay, let me just glue it. Okay, let me glue down this piece here. So I don't want to cut out. Where is my cover? It ends here. Okay, so this will be fine. I think I want to cut off the excess now because I'm getting a little bit lost where you know, where my cover ends. So I'm going to trim this off and this, kind of trying to be even here. Okay, yes, I really like it. And then here on the top, what could I have? Oh, maybe some of these, one of these trims would be just lovely. What else do we have? We have this one. They're all just beautiful, just so beautiful. But I'm thinking this one. So I'm just going to tear one edge because I do want to kind of keep in the theme of torn edges. And I'm just tearing the slightest bit here. And I want it maybe be this long. Yep. Maybe even shorter. And that's fine. Oops. I can't see very well, and I don't want to put my head in the like the camera view, but I think that's okay. And the last thing that I think, oops, I think I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, I need some more glue under here. And I also would like to use some of these maybe washi strips that I tore here. Yeah, why not? Why not? So we can always use even the tiniest bits of paper and washi tape. Even the tiniest scraps, you know. Okay, and maybe just a scrap there, or would that be too much? Too much, I'm thinking. Okay, so now let me cut the final. I want this one to be slightly higher, so I don't see it on the other side of my window that much. Okay, that's fine. Let's cut it here and here. Now, this is beautiful, isn't it? I hope you like it as much as I do. I'm going to fold it now so we can see exactly where our cover folds, and this is so cute. Okay, let me of course quickly ink up all the edges here, and I'm also going to ink up the crease of the spine because I just like the look it gives, a little bit of a worn look, like you know, like a book or a notebook, well loved. So I'm going to just go like this and fold it back like this, and this is what we have. This is so cute. Okay, and now we could of course use some pockets. Let me see what pockets I have. What pockets? Well, even those like doilies, they would look so pretty as pockets, but I do have some actual pockets from the kit. And these are like floating pockets, so you can fold them like this and you have the print on both sides, but I'm not sure I want a floating pocket for this, so I may only use it as a like a small pocket without the back. I will just cut out the back if I need to. I have this one too, this one, these. So yeah, I don't want it to be too busy maybe, but then I don't really mind. I love all the colors. Let me go with this because it is green and pink, and we have those colors already on the page here, on the cover. And this one is a little bit like cut diagonally, which adds to the interest. I am definitely going to be using some of these gorgeous pockets in my own journal. So yes, so I think that would be nice for like our back cover. And would we want to add any decoration to it? I also saw that Amity Bloom has those amazing labels, and I might need to go back to a shop and purchase some, but so far, since I don't have them, let me actually check what I have. This is my ephemera holder. You guys know it very well. I pull it out almost in every video of mine, and I just want to add, you know, just a little. I always like to add a little label just as a space for the recipient to maybe annotate what they are keeping in the pocket, or maybe add a date. Oh, this is nice because it has like a green to it. This is nice too, a peachy color. Maybe this one, so we don't make it even more busy than it already is. And I believe I am going to fill these notebooks just with regular coffee or tea stain papers, so that first of all the recipients of them will have kind of a blank canvas, and if they want to use it just as a to-do list notebook, then the paper is going to be perfect. But if they want to add anything to it, then of course it's also just perfect. It's like a blank canvas, and it's beautifully vintage. Okay, I love it. Love it. Right, so here is our first one, and it's gorgeous. Let's go to, like, oh my goodness, the mess on my desk as always. But everything is so beautiful, so it's truly a beautiful mess. Now we can go with the notebook, the notepad sort of, and what would I like in here? Maybe a little bit of this. So again, I could go with the oh, I would love this. Okay. So how do I do it? How do I actually do it? I think I'm going to tear this beautiful card a little bit, because I just like the torn edge always. Maybe just a tiny bit of inking, and then I am going to glue this straight to the inside of my envelope. Like this. This side. Right. And then this can go right up to the window here. So let's do this. These journaling cards are truly so stunning. I'm like, I'm so happy I was finally able to purchase from her shop. They're really speaking to me in a way. these printables. Okay, like that. Now, so that we can see what we're actually doing, I'm going to cut the excess off. And also in doing these notebooks, I am acquiring so many beautiful scraps that I'm thinking that maybe one of the projects on here on Craftmas should be this scrap ephemera. Should be something we actually do with scraps only. Okay. Alright, I can already see that this will curl up, or maybe it won't. Maybe if I just add enough glue to it, it will stay in place. Because I would hate to cover this part up with something, but I of course don't want it to curl up. So it would be better if I did this slightly lower. But then I wouldn't go straight to my window, which is what I wanted to do. So, okay, I think it's going to stay actually. Now, what else can we add? What else can we add in here? Where is the piece of the wallpaper that, oh, it's here. So yeah, so maybe little pieces of this would be nice. Like we have those gorgeous flowers, so we could add this here, for example. Why not? Why not? So I love how Lorna's wallpapers and Nazi's wallpapers just go together so beautifully, because Nazi's seem to be a little bit more vibrant, you know, some of them at least, and Lorna's are a little bit more muted, and they make a gorgeous combination together. Just gorgeous. I love it. I love this little piece here. And then I'm thinking one of the trims definitely would be just perfect up there. We have this piece. We could use it, but it's a bit short. What else do we have? We have this one. We have this one, but the colors don't. This would be so perfect. So maybe I will just, I know what I'll do. I will just add a little bit of a book page here and there. So a little bit here, but maybe with this torn edge, like this, and a little bit here as well. Yep, I like it. Let's do this. Then this piece here. Like that. And then this right here. Beautiful. Let's cut off the excess again so we can check it out, how it really looks. This always makes such a difference when you just cut those overhanging bits and you get the full picture of what your collage looks like. And yes, I love how it looks. Maybe I'll cut a little bit here to make it even air or even. Now quickly adding a little bit of definition to those edges. And we will probably add some pocket as well, because we have this nice large space on the back cover. Okay, so which one would we like for this one? Is gorgeous. I don't know if it isn't blending maybe a little bit too much. I'm so drawn to this little journaling card. This one may be too much. This not really the right color. We also have the green one. The green one looks gorgeous because it's quite. It adds just some color to this muted background. Or maybe this one. Let me try something, guys. So I'm going to cut this off, but I'm going to add it here as like a background of this pocket. How does that look? Is it too much? Maybe let me kind of need to fold everything to be able to see everything the way it should be. We could have it like this here. I actually like it, guys. I actually do like it. I'm going to check the green. No, but I think this yellow is even better. It's even slightly better. So I'm going to do a little, like a better job with folding this. Now I'm going to glue this to the back. Maybe this too. Yep. Well, I know what I wanted to do, but maybe it's not too late. I wanted to ink the inside here, so that it's clear that there is a pocket here, you know. Thankfully the glue isn't dry yet, so I could still do it. Right, how does it look now? Looks pretty. So let's glue this down. And we have our pocket. And I really love it. I really love it. It's so beautiful. Okay, so here is the second cover done. And the third one, if I can find it in this mess here. Where's my third cover? It's here. Okay. It's here. I have it here. So maybe this one. This one looks like a bit more muted version of this, which is awesome. And what could we pair with it from the kit? Maybe not the blue. Oh, love this one. Flowers on my mind. Yep, that would be it. So I want to... Where's my window? My window is here. So I'd like to pair it maybe like this. Maybe like this. I'm going to just go straight on and glue it. This time I am leaving the white torn edge here because I like the look of it. We may still cover it up with something when we keep on collaging the inside cover, but so far, you know, I like it. It adds texture, it adds character here. Okay, going to trim this so that I can see what I'm working on. Cool. Now I was thinking maybe of adding this. Well, it's pretty, but if I add this, then I don't know where I would add my pocket. Well, we don't have to have a pocket, of course. I have some gorgeous tags, some gorgeous cards. Do I have any other card with some sentiment? Maybe it will be a different size. I have this one, but no, that the brown doesn't go with the brown of the background. Not brown, it's like beige. So I do think this one is quite perfect here. Oh, I also have this. Then this may blend too much. You know what, guys? I think I'm not going to add a pocket on this one. Why wouldn't I? Because this is a nice journaling card. You have some journaling space here, and I could just maybe add it somewhere here as a part of my collage, and you would just have this little journaling space to add some notes at the back of your notebook, or to add your favorite quote. This is what I do a lot with my journals, with my writing journals. I write my favorite quotes on the front or on the bottom of my notebooks. Now what I would like to do, maybe this, because the color is similar, so a piece of this, maybe a piece of this, or maybe not. Where is again? Where do I have the rest of this? It's here. So I'm just going to tear a bit. Oh, it turned out a nice oval actually, which is perfect. So I could have it like this, and maybe the book page here and there. The book page saves the day. I love it. And here here as well. Can I make it like a little oval shape? I can. Yeah, I think I love it. So let's start gluing things down here. This one goes here. And if we can see a little bit of those papers through like the window on the front, then that's absolutely fine, you know. It's all handmade, and those people who you gift those notebooks or those, oops, I wanted this one here first, yeah, who you're gifting these notebooks or these handmade pieces, they are not going to, you know, look for perfection. They are going to simply enjoy and appreciate the fact that these are actually made by you. So do not worry about perfection. Never worry about perfection when you are crafting, making something with your own hands. And now, okay, I'm going to have to think about something here because I don't want that much white space. I'm going to first again cut this. Oh, I love it. So, what could I put here? How about some of those washi tapes, actually? Some washi tapes, so I could have a little piece. Maybe I will just tear it on all of the sides so it goes with the torn look of my covers. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, so I'm just using a little bit of this to tie everything together, and then I'm going to use a bit here as well. And I feel like we can call this cover done as well. Just a little bit more glue here under this doily so that it stays in place. It doesn't go anywhere. And I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera for a while. Well, it will be like a second for you, but I'm going to go over these covers front and back with my sewing machine first, and then I am going to make my pages. So I'm going to just cut my tea stain papers, maybe 3 sheets or something like that per notebook, and we will be stitching them into these. And you can do this with a pamphlet stitch, or you can do this with your sewing machine. So I'm not sure. I think I will do it with the pamphlet stitch. We'll definitely do at least one together, and then we'll also figure out what we can do to have something nice peeking through the windows if we want to. We will see how it looks. So guys, I will be back in a sec. Okay guys, I am back to you, and it's another day. In the meantime, I finished these 2 notebooks, and I left, where is it? I left the third one for us to finish, so I can show you exactly what I did here. But I just want to show you what we have. I hope this is in focus, or will be in a moment. So I added a closure which is going kind of lower here and higher here, so that our window is visible. I have some little danglies here in the bottom, on the bottom, so a charm and just a couple of beads. I also have some images in the window that says follow your heart, and there are some just beautiful like plants, and I've also sewn in my little signature, so just a few different papers, just a few different pages, different sizes, different types of pages to keep it interesting. And the same thing with the other one. Again, the closure is kind of not in the middle as I would usually do, but higher because I did not want to cover the window. And again, a little bit of images in the window. This is Be Brave, and again some flowers, and you can see it here. It's very pretty. And the same thing with papers, tea stained, coffee stained pages, little danglies in the middle. Yeah, they are so cute. I love them. So without further ado, let's make the last one. So the last one, for the last one, I actually left this that's going to open up like a notepad because it's interesting. I wanted us to do this one together. And what I did with the papers, I just measured how tall I want my papers to be. Like, so this is the this measurement minus like maybe a 1/4 of an inch here, and then this measurement minus a 1/4 of an inch or so. And I cut a few papers, and then of course this is like twice, so it's, I don't know, maybe it's like 10 centimeters, so I cut 20 and folded them in half. And I have a few papers, as you can see. Some of them are different size to keep the whole thing interesting. And the full sheet, each one of those notebooks have one full sheet, and I want it to be sort of on the front because then we are going to do our little images here. So let me just add those pages in a way to keep it interesting. So some larger, some smaller, mixing the types a little bit. I also didn't want them to be too bulky, so I didn't add too many papers, but this should be enough for a few nice long lists, or maybe a few quotes. Oops, my favorite quotes and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my papers like this inside the cover, and I'm going to use, I actually have this large like paper clip, and I'm going to clip it all together on one side. And now this is not like, if you have been following my channel, then you know exactly what we are going to be doing now. But maybe if you are new here, and I hope this, I hope you can learn something new. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be making a 3-hole pamphlet stitch and stitching these pages to my cover. And I'm using an old book for like, it's easier to poke holes through something if you have something, not just your desk underneath. And if you like things to be perfect, you can measure where your center is. We will be making 3 holes, so you can measure where they should go to be even. I'm not going to do it, I'm going to eyeball it, and I'm just using this pokey tool and making 3 holes in my cover and in my pages, so all through the cover. Now I'm going to be using my needle and my linen thread, and I'm taking quite a long piece here, because I want to have my dangling like decorations on the outside of the cover. I'm just trying to thread my thread through the needle. Here it is. Okay, so as per usual with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, we go through the middle hole first from the inside. And I'm leaving this this string hanging here. Then back through the top hole. At least this is how I do it. You can go through the bottom as well at this point, all the way down to the bottom hole and back through the middle. And I'm not yet worried, as you can see, about making it nice and tight. We will do that in a moment. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm going through all of my pages here. I'm at a bit of a strange angle here, but okay, it worked. Now I am going to take out my needle. And both of these strings, I want them sort of on either side of the middle. So I am going to now make sure that this is nice and tight. And oh, of course, guys, and if you are making a notepad like I am, you are going to have those strings hanging here, so make sure your strings are long enough. And I am going to double knot it first so that it's secure. I can already take the clip here like this. And now I would like to add something here, you know, some interest. So let me take my beads and my charms. Let's pick a charm first. So since I'm going with butterflies, like for the other two, I think I'm going to choose a butterfly charm for this one. And you guys may know that I'm not like a super fond of butterflies in my art, but I am definitely warming up to them. I think they look absolutely gorgeous in projects. So even though I don't particularly like butterflies in real life, like butterfly, my trouble is with moths. I really dislike them. I'm afraid of them. But butterflies, you know, they are not so different, so I do have a problem with them in real life, but in my crafting I'm definitely warming up to them, and I love using them recently. So here is our charm, and then on this string I would like to add some beads, so it does not need to be this long. And okay, I'm going to choose just a couple of beads that will match the colors on the cover here. So what could I have? I'm thinking this one maybe, because it's pretty, it matches the pink flower. Not sure if you guys can see it too well. And maybe this one. I love it. This is like a ceramic bead. Or I also have this one, and oh yeah, I love this one. So not sure if you guys can see, but this one has like those, should sharpen in a second now or not, but anyway, this one has like little flowers. They are probably cherries, but still they kind of remind me of these here. So it's close enough with those flowers, and I'm going to just add those beads to my string. and the string is very like hairy, if I can say so. It's a lot of like it, you can see it disintegrates very easily, so sometimes adding beads is just not easy with this string, but I'm glad it worked this time. And I'm making sure they are long enough, they are kind of where the butterfly is. So I always like how they give this nice sound, you know, when you use your notebook. And I'm going to cut out this here. Perfect. So we have our notebook. This is so cute. I just think it's so cute. And you can also have it here on the side when it's closed. It really depends on what you prefer. Now for the closure. So we are going to make sure that our closure does not cover the window. So again, I'm not measuring. You can of course measure, but I am going to punch a hole through the back cover. And I'm doing it sort of higher up, you know, so that I'm sure that when my strings go here, this will not be covered up. And what string would I like? Oh, first we need to add an eyelet. And so I am going to be using this flower eyelet. You guys have probably seen it a lot on my channel lately. I've been trying to use them up or to use them more because they are really cute, and I really haven't been using them that much. And I got them on AliExpress. Just look for flower eyelets and you will find tons of them. And they are so pretty. They just add such a nice little touch. Let me move this. And what string would we want to use for this one? So I'm going to make sure it matches the colors. I have this pale blue one, which could be okay. I have this pale pink one, which I think is even better, definitely. I also have this this tangled mess of this green. And maybe I'll go for this green actually, because I already have pink and blue on these. So let me use green for this one, of course, if I can find the end. Oh, I really need to organize my box that I keep my ribbons in, because it is a mess. So I'm taking quite a long piece and I'm folding it in half. Now cutting here. And again, I have it folded in half. I'm going to thread it from the outside through the eyelet, like this. Make a little loop, and here's my closure. So now I can tie my bow wherever I want. It can be on the front, like in the middle. It can be on the side, like I'm doing here. Really, guys, you choose, and I think it looks so cute. And I also have these kind of dangling here from the side, which I think is so interesting. Okay, so now for the window. What I used for the window in the previous, in the two notebooks here, I used some rub-on stickers, and I have these rub-ons, and I honestly, I've no idea where I got them from. Probably some of my local, like, Polish online craft stores, where I usually buy embellishments like this. And I have some text, some golden text, so maybe we will choose something. And I like this "Follow Your Dreams," words of magic, wild kid, which doesn't really fit, free spirit, and wild and free. And I think "Follow Your Dreams" just would look so great here. So I'm going to cut this out. This is already like falling apart, but it still works, these stickers. And what else? What flowers could we add to this composition to kind of make it whole? You know, I'm looking at the colors. I quite like this branch here because it has some purple tones and some pink tones similar to the flowers that I have on the cover. And one more, maybe, which one, guys? Which one would look nice here? This one maybe? Or maybe the white rose? No, I don't think the white would be quite alright. So maybe, do we have any rose here that would look similar to those flowers? This one maybe. And what else do we have? We have some compositions. So I think I am going, well, I'm going to first start with what we've already chosen, I think, and then go from there. So I'm first going to go with the branch, and I want to see most of it through my window. So I'm just making sure before I glue it and before I do the rubbing that it's okay. Now I'm taking my bone folder and I am rubbing on it so that it transfers to my paper. And I haven't worked with rub-ons before, and I love it. I fell in love with rub-ons. I definitely need to get some more. I love them. They transfer so beautifully, and yeah, I just love how they look. Really love how they look. I'm going slowly here to just check if anything else needs a little bit more rubbing on, but it seems that it is transferring okay. Wow, this is so gorgeous. I love it. So we have this. Now we have our follow your dreams. So we are going to place it somewhere here, maybe as close as possible to this branch. So again, rubbing, and these sentiments, they are very beautiful when stuck on the pages because they are really nice shiny gold. So this is definitely my thing. Should be enough. Let's check it. Yeah. Oh, I hope you guys can see the shine. I will show it to you closer in a second. Okay, so now what could we have? Maybe something here in this corner, I'm thinking. And I'm tempted to use this rose because it has some yellow as do these that we already have on our cover. Let me just take a sip of tea here. Yeah, I think it's going to look just gorgeous. So making sure I have it. I have it where it's visible, you know. Yeah. It is, even if the whole image is not visible through the window, it doesn't matter because when you open the notebook you will see the whole image, so it's not going to be like lost or anything like that. And I should take this off so I'm not rubbing on it. Let's check if that was enough. Not enough here. Okay, maybe now. Yeah. Yes. Wow, guys, look at this. Look at how pretty this is. And you can't tell these are stickers. I guess this is the idea of ribbons, but it truly, especially this one, this little branch, it truly looks like it's been watercolored. So, okay, so let me bring it closer to you so that you can see, and this definitely should get sharper. Yeah, okay. So can you see, guys? Can you see how it shines, how it looks, how pretty it is? And now we can close our notebook, and I believe we can call this project done. So I truly hope you enjoyed it. I have no idea how long this video is going to be when I edit it, but you guys often tell me that you don't mind long videos, that you even like them. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a long one. Here are our 3 notebooks. I loved this project so much. I had so much fun just collaging, chatting with you. I feel like this is the perfect start of our Craftmas. So guys, I hope you will join me through December. I hope we will spend this December together, crafting, relaxing, reflecting on, you know, everything that's good in our lives. Despite everything bad, let's reflect on everything that's actually good in our lives. So thank you so much for spending your precious time with me, and yes, I will see you very, very soon. Bye.